Lorraine, and I'm here with my top 6 products from e.l.f. I have so many products from e.l.f. I could do more than a face full of products. There's a lot of extras that I have, multiples of different types of products, like different primers. But today I'm going to share with you my top 6. Let's go ahead and pin my hair back. Right now I have on eyeshadow, I have my brows done, and I have some lip oil on my lips. Now I didn't include this in my top 6, but I love this palette and it's what I'm wearing today. So I wanted to let you know in case anyone was curious. I love this, but I tried to pick products that I thought more of you would wear. Many women have commented they don't wear eyeshadow, so I didn't pick this, but I will link the shades, and I really love this eye look, and it's just a great palette from e.l.f. But we're going to start with a newer product that I think is amazing. I owned the Glow recipe. I finished it up and I'm not going to repurchase this. I think this is better than the watermelon drops. I used those and the scent was a little off-putting for me, a little strong. They look like the drops from Glow recipe, but they don't have a strong scent. I really don't notice anything, and they're very hydrating on the skin. So I'm using this today before I put on my primer, and we'll let it dry while I talk about the second product. But I love how this feels on my skin. I think when I put my foundation on afterwards, it just spreads nicely, and this gives a really pretty glow, but not overly glowy. That really glowy skin is sort of out now. People are going for more of what most of us like, which is a satin finish. And so we don't want our skin to look dry at all, but not necessarily so shiny. So once this sinks in, I think it just looks really pretty on mature skin. While that's drying, I'm going to talk about the second product. This won't be a surprise to any of you that watch all the time, but the e.l.f. Lash Extender. This is a tubing mascara. This is something different because I bought brown. This actually comes in brown. When I first bought it, I bought the Blackest Black, and a lot of you have told me you love brown mascara. So I was really happy that this tubing mascara is available. And the great thing about tubing mascara is that it comes off so easily when you're cleaning your skin at the end of the day. The tubes sort of slide off. You don't need eye makeup remover. You just take it off with water. And I don't get any smudging or flaking during the day. I have repurchased this mascara probably 4 times so far, and that shows you how much I love it. I try so many different mascaras, yet I keep buying this. My daughter loves it. It's just great because once it's on, and you don't have to worry about it. Let's go to the number 3 product, and that would be the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. Of all the primers e.l.f. has ever created, I like this one the best. It just really does help with the look of the foundation and helps with disguising pores. And as we age, sometimes we have enlarged pores. Now, I don't need to put this all over the face. I just mainly use it around the nose and in the cheek area where I have more enlarged pores, and on the forehead where there's more texture, and the chin. So basically, I'm not putting this on the perimeter of my face. I'm just using it in the areas where I have more problematic skin, and it really does improve the look of the skin. Now, you could even wear this on its own if you like the look, if you weren't looking to put on foundation, and it will improve your skin even with just wearing the primer. My skin definitely looks better. The pore area looks so much better. And I like too that it helps with keeping the makeup on the chin, not wearing off, not looking patchy. So I just bought this new one. I've had a couple of these since they've come out. I'm a real fan. Let's talk about what you won't see in this video for just a minute. I wish the e.l.f. concealers worked for me. None of them do. They got in my fine lines and wrinkles. So unfortunately, the color correctors, the concealers, I just have not found one that works. Also, their BB cream. I did a video about that. The scent was just overpowering for me and caused a reaction. My new pick for foundation is this one. This worked great, and this is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. Now, you'll have to excuse me, the color's going to be a little dark. I bought this at a time when my skin was a little bit deeper. This is the shade Medium, and I really need a lighter shade right now, but we'll make it work. So I'm putting some on the back of my hand, and I did spray this sponge. I love this sponge. It's not from e.l.f., but I bought it on Amazon, and I sprayed it with a little of my D'Alba. This really helps makeup spread beautifully. I've gotten to where I really enjoy wearing that all the time. So I sprayed the sponge with it, and we're just going to blend this out. This was in one of my top 3 foundation videos that I did a few months back, and I've had people write me and say, do you still feel this way? Are you still using the e.l.f.? And I feel the same way. I really especially love this when I apply it with a sponge, because I don't get too heavy of a look. Some foundations that are more medium coverage like this, if I'm using a brush, even if it's the most amazing brush ever, I just get a heavier look to my skin, and I don't want that. I want it to look like my own skin, not like I'm wearing a lot of foundation. So when I use these medium type coverage foundations like this one definitely gives medium to full coverage, then I really enjoy using a sponge. I actually like this color. It really gave me a little more life. When you're using a foundation like I am that's deeper than your skin tone, you really want to blend into the neck. So the sponge is a great way to do that. And because I have the D'Alba on this, it just spreads so easily, and I can even just lift my necklace and go over the chest area. It doesn't have to be as heavy as your face, but at least having some of that color on the neck won't show such a contrast. Another thing I like about these sponges is I can really get it up in the hairline and even around the eyes. Today I won't be using a concealer. I'm just going to bring the Soft Glam into the under eye area. Now, since I have some broken capillaries here, I'm going to take a little extra that's left here and just put it on with my clean fingers. I always wash my hands before I start applying my makeup. And I'm just going to blend in the under eyes. Let's take a little of the foundation and just tap it closer to the lash line. I absolutely love this foundation. Now I'm going to put on blush. I didn't put the blush in the top 6, but I have some blush here from e.l.f. This is their Camo Liquid Blush. Let me just put this on real quick, and then I'll tell you my next favorite product. So my 5th product is also new, and it's the brand new face powder from e.l.f. I've had so many questions about this. I did a YouTube short about it. I think this helps with keeping my makeup on all day, not getting any breakthrough oil and shine. I love it, and I'm usually very critical of powder. I don't like powder very much, but this is actually one that I love that's affordable, and that's a rarity. So I'm going to take that same sponge I was using and just get some powder on the sponge, and look at how pretty that looks. Just takes the shine right off, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for powder to help with the shine and maybe blur some of the pores. That's what I'm looking for when I'm using a powder. I live in Florida. It's so humid here. Your makeup can easily turn into a slip and slide. So having face powder helps to keep that breakthrough oil from coming through. This didn't make the list, but it doesn't mean it's not a great product. This is e.l.f.'s new laminating brow gel, and I had the e.l.f. pencil in my brows, and I just want to make sure this stays all day. So I'm putting this in. Again, this is a step a lot of people might not want to do, so I'm not putting that as my top pick, but it really is fantastic. Now, my last pick is the e.l.f. Reviver Lip Oils, and we're going to do a little lip fashion show. I've got several shades here that I've bought that I just love, and I love trying on lip products. I like watching other people do it in videos, so I'm really excited to try these on for you. Right now I'm wearing one of my favorites, Red Delicious, and I'm going to put a little bit more on for you. It's got a soft red to it, so if you've been wanting to try red but you don't want a strong red, this is beautiful. I love this. This reminds me of when I was a teenager and I would put lip gloss on and get that really beautiful shine. I think it's wonderful. I have to say, the e.l.f. Reviver lip oils have that mint to them. So unfortunately, if you don't like any mint in your products, then you're not going to like these. So this one's more jelly-like. Well, let's do some other colors. They've come out with some brand new colors. This one is It's Giving Guava. So let's try this one on first. I love that these never dry my lips out. And when I take them off, my lips always feel very hydrated. This one, the Guava, has a little bit of a peachy pink tone to it. And here it is. I really love these. It's like a melted lipstick almost. But they're not heavy like the liquid lipsticks and definitely not drying like those can be. Now this shade is interesting. It looks so dark in the container. It's called Money Mauve, but it's really not dark on the lips. And I love that because I really don't like darker shades on my lips anymore when it's a heavy consistency. This is sheer to where it's not so pigmented and you can still wear a deeper shade. So let's try this one out. It looks very grapey looking. I love how you don't have to be so perfect with these either. You can just put them on and they're not going to get into lip lines or anything. I've had no trouble with that. And sometimes when you wear a deeper shade or a red, you have to sort of be concerned about getting out of the lines of your lips and all that. I don't have any trouble with that with these. Now we're going to get into some new ones that have sparkle to them. So these would be great toppers over a lip pencil or a lipstick. The first one's called Super Neutral, and you can of course wear them alone, and that's how I'm going to do them today so you can really see how they look. I like how this would go with anything. So pretty. Super Neutral. This shade's called Candy Coated, and it has a lot of iridescence to it. I see pink, I see purple in it. Really pretty. I didn't think I would like these. I thought they would be too glittery looking. For me personally, I would wear this in the center of the lips on top of a lipstick or lip pencil, but I still think this is really pretty. The last shade is called Crystal Baller, and again it's got like a nude pink iridescence to it. It really reminds me of my e.l.f. nail polish. It's just so pretty. So these are my top 6 products from e.l.f. Let me know in the comments what your favorite product is from e.l.f. or some that you're really enjoying. All the links for everything are down below in the description of the video. Thank you so much for your kindness, your support, for shopping my links. I really appreciate all the ways you support my channel. I hope you have a blessed and beautiful week, and I'll see you soon.